Been getting a lot of comments recently saying that I'm a hookwa or a prosta, you can finish the rest, which is strange considering I've never done it for money. Okay, I've never done it for money, even on times I probably should have. You sell it for money, you sell pictures, it's the same thing. If I was taking pictures of really nice cars and selling those pictures, does that make me a car salesman?
Questions for the philosophers, gentlemen. If she has an OF account and is selling pictures of her naked body, I mean, does that make her really a professional stitute, given that, hey, if you're selling pictures of cars, it doesn't make you a car salesman? Modern day Socrates over here, guys. I'm bringing you today. So welcome back to the desert. Hope you're having a good day, guys. It's probably going to get a bit worse. But it's funny because we've had this woman on the channel, and she's like, a real man will love me for who I am. A real man will not mind my past. And I thought that she was just being silly and posting cringe on TikTok, and that she also has a body count in the triple digits. But now it also turns out that she also has an OnlyFans account. My hell, guys. And she expects to find the Prince Charming on a white horse. Well, let's finish this TikTok, guys.
Because I'm selling the pictures of it. Listen, I'm just asking here, okay? I'm just asking. I was fine with y'all calling me a hoe, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you, that one didn't even, like, do nothing to me. Yeah, I post hot pictures of myself. Boof. Anyway, I thought I'd clear up the rumors, just because y'all keep asking me. Everyone's real concerned to what my hoo-ha is doing.
I mean, nobody was concerned until you started bringing it up, saying how you deserve a real man. You don't. The truth is, women and OF, guys, the most amount of effort they deserve from a man is $3.99 a month. That's the top of it. But now, guys, let's move on to this woman that has a full-on mosaic on her arm. Holy motherfucking hell. She has, legend has it, guys, that she has the map to the secret lost city of El Dorado imprinted on her arm. So let's see what she has to say.
If I see one more of my friends go on a date with a man from a dating app, they go on the date, it went really well, he says it's, you know, they have a great connection, she's a great...
If I see one more woman with a sleeve tattoo, I'm gonna throw up. What the hell is this, guys? How is this in any way, shape, or form beautiful? It's so dark. It's like this arm looks as if though you penetrated an elephant from behind to grab something from his butthole. That's what it looks like. It has also so many things. It's so crowded over here. Like, yeah, I can see some flowers, but again, it just looks terrible. What do we have here? A fan? Oh, I got a very good idea. I'm gonna tattoo a fan on my arm. Wow, so original.
A great girl, obviously. And then they follow up with, actually, I don't feel a connection. I'm not in the right mental space right now. I just don't know if I have the mental capacity today, and I just want to let you know so I'm not leading you on. Downloading the dating app, matching, asking her on a date, going on the date, following up on the date, all of that is leading her on. Because if you're not in the right mental space to date while you're on a dating app, you're wasting everybody's time, including your own.
No, wait. So first off, she forgot to mention they go on a date, he shows up on a date, he pumps her from behind, and then he leaves, right? She forgot to mention that detail. But I see no problem here, guys. We men are just giving women their own medicine. They are the ones that are really high on this whole, I'm not in the mental energy right now. I'm not on the right frequency and vibrations to date. So we're giving you the same lingo. I mean, you'd thought they'd understand it, right? Sorry, I'm not in a healthy mind space right now to be showing on this frequency of dating. I'm on the right frequency to pump you from behind and then dump you, but not to commit to you. So you'd think they get it, but it turns out they hate all these mumbo-jumbo words that mean nothing at all. Very interesting how that goes, guys.
And these men that do it for like the attention or the validation, you all are not shit. Obviously. You don't even like yourself enough to date somebody that you have.
Oh, I'm gonna ask you to calm down with the insults, alright? It's so funny, guys, to see women get treated like men, and they hate it. When men behave like women do with every second guy, they hate it. So she says, why would you lead a woman on going on a date if you're not in the right space to date? Well, I don't know. Why do you commit to a relationship only to cheat 2 months later because you found something better, or to leave because the irreconcilable differences? Why do you say the vows when you get married only to get divorced because the grass is greener somewhere else, or because the glitter wore off? I don't know, guys. So many questions that these women cannot ask. The only thing they can do is whine when they get the same treatment that they're dispensing at every other man.
A good connection with. I'm going to take all of those men and put them in a cage, and then I'm going to put them in a deep, dark basement. I'm going to force them all into group therapy to try and figure out what their parents did to them to make them so emotionally unavailable.
It wasn't their parents, it was women. Probably women like you, judging from the tattoos. You gotta love it, guys. I just love it when they get the same treatment. Oh, I'm gonna put them all in a basement. You know, I sort of get it, because that's what I want to do with women. I just want to lock them all up in a basement, or like another country, Australia 2.0, for insane women that are undateable, and just treat them there, or just let the island sink with their problems, right?
That they can't go on a second, third date without thinking, it's marriage, I've got to get out now. And that's not me invalidating mental health, because that's completely fine if you have mental health issues. Then don't be on a dating app. If you're not in the mental space to date, don't be on a dating app. It's not hard.
It is hard, but you'll find out later. I don't see the problem here, guys. I mean, they are in the mental space to blow you up from behind. They're just not in the mental space to commit to you. So I don't see where the problem is there, you know? And again, have a taste of your own medicine. Hope you like it, you little B-word. But guys, let's move on to another hand, arm, sleeve tattoo, and see how much insane is this one. This is why I'm child-free, outside of being a massive 304 and a happy.
The trend where moms show a picture of themselves before they had a child, and then they show a picture of themselves after they've had that child, that's why I don't have kids. Amen. Because being child-free is a blessing. Being child-free is a blessing. Children literally suck the life out of their mother.
I mean, you suck the life out of them, but they still have S3X with you. But gentlemen, the child-free, you know my stance on that term. You're childless, not child-free. But talking about free, guys, I've been a bit money-free lately, you know. I've been quite a bit money-free lately, so you can check my Patreon down below if you want. But outside of that, I'm not really money-free. Just trying to pitch you the Patreon. But guys, going back to the TikTok. First off, children don't suck anything out of you. There's a lot of moms who have a child and then go back to the body they had before the child. It just takes effort, right? It's not true that a child will like maul you and turn you into a beast. No, it's just, okay, you gain a few pounds. Just after you have the child, go work out a bit and eat a bunch of salads, and that's it. I mean, it's not easy, but it's not complex, right? But we see this woman's line of thinking, right? This is hedonism. She doesn't want to take care of anyone or anything. She doesn't want to invest in anything. She just wants to take. It's all about me, myself, and I. It's all take, take, take. I don't want to pour energy or any sort of resources into anything that is not me, right? A self-worshipper we have here, guys. A known a-hole liquor we have right here. So let's continue with this woman.
When you were like incubating it, they drain the life out of you. They drain the nutrients from your body. They drain your energy. You will never be the same once you have a child. They will be leeching off you for the rest of your life.
Chat, is this true? That babies feed off the mother? I didn't know that. I thought that babies don't need the mother's nutrients, but rather it's photosynthesis, guys. I thought that just like plants, they consume energy from the sun. But it turns out I haven't been studying much in biology, and actually it's the woman that feeds the baby. Groundbreaking news for me, guys. But yes, and as mentioned again, she just doesn't want to put anything into anyone. Modern day hedonism for you.
I know that sounds so bad. Maybe God will change my heart in the future and make me want a child. But right now, in my youth, No. So I just want to thank all the mothers for posting that to just reaffirm to all the child-free people of our decision. Thank you.
Again, childless, child-free. I hope this woman's mother didn't have her. I hope this woman's mother had the same arguments for not bringing her into the world. But you know what? I'm glad you don't want to have kids. You don't need to have kids. The world will be better off without you having kids. She'll still become a single mother, most probably, to Tyrone down the street. But anyway, it's so disgusting for me to see people this selfish. It's truly a disgusting trait. I think one of the worst ones, right? To be so self-consumed. Absolutely disgusting, guys. But now, let's move on, guys, to our article stories. Have the first one right here. Therapist just told me I've never actually been in love before. Excuse me, what? So I, 26 female, was having a regular old why am I like this session with my therapist, you know? Tuesday things, and I told her how past heartbreaks have made me stop believing in love. Cue dramatic violin music. Ampu, bring the tiny violin. And then she hit me with, I don't think you've ever really been in love. You were in love with the idea of love. Ma'am? Why would you unalive me like that mid-session without warning? Anyway, now I'm spiraling, because as much as I want to throw a dramatic you don't know me fit, a part of me is like, wait, do I know me? So this is why I don't like therapy, because therapists are not allowed or encouraged to give you an actual explanation or to give you the answer. The job of therapist is to point you towards the answer, which there's nothing wrong with that. In theory, my problem is that most of the people that go to therapy, guys, are just morons. They don't go there because they want to learn. I think that therapy could work and does work. You're in the right, I'm going to use this mind space, alright? If you're on the right frequency, guys, it can work. But most people go there to spend $100 to talk with a friend for an hour. Just go out with Becky down the street, you know? Like, these women, guys, go to therapy and are like, this week was so hard at work and Stacy said this and it made me feel, it made my tummy hurt. But then, Brad, pumped me and didn't commit to me and that made me feel really worthless. And then the therapist, if he's a good one, like tries to make some sense of it all and tries to telegraph to this woman that she's a 304, but without saying it because he can't, right? But these women don't want to learn, guys, because women are incapable of being accountable. So there you go. They're just spending $100 on an hour to basically write down on a diary. You know? What a waste of money. What a waste. Holy hell. But I continue reading now. Here's what usually happens with me. I find a guy attractive. Classic. I will switch the words. I find an attractive guy. That's better. You don't find a guy attractive, you find an attractive guy. I do absolutely nothing about it. Elite strategy. If the stars align and he actually likes me too, we become friends. We talk a lot, vibe, bond, usually for a month and a half. I'm going to include 0.4, 0.5. He bangs me, right? I have uncommitted S3X to this stranger. Let's not all pretend that this woman is a virgin, okay? I fall hard, like head first into the void. 6. Just as it starts to feel like it's going somewhere, he pulls away faster than my will to live on a Monday. Yeah, so he bails. He's had his fun, he finds something better, he's no longer interested in you. These points, guys, are the usual. Nothing out of the ordinary here. And then I try. I text, check in, ask if they wanna talk. Nothing crazy, just consistency. So she chases chat, right? It's so funny to see, guys, how these women have 100 guys on their DMs waiting for their turn, waiting in line to receive 5 minutes worth of this woman's attention, but they never get it. The simps never get it, guys. Yet, when it comes to chat, she's chasing him after he's had his free fun. Really funny how that goes. They ghost, fade out, or give me the all I'm not ready speech. There you go again. A lot of men, gentlemen, in today's society are not in the right mind space for dating. Why could that be? I don't know. And we go from cute and close to ghost and toast in like a week. But here's the kicker. I still love them. Oh, hopeless romantic. I still think about them. I still try to understand why they're withdrawing, and I still care. Yeah, you know why that is? Because God has made women and people in general to want to commit to one another. You know, to this urge that you have to still be with that person is nature's tool to make families bond and stick together. But you can't bond and stick together if you're getting pumped by strangers. You see where you fail, Adam? Even if I didn't know every little detail about them, my feelings were real, right? But according to my therapist, love means knowing someone truly and deeply. Will it be, guys, that in order to feel love, you actually have to know the other person and go through good things and bad things with him, and not just be infatuated with how he looks because you're a self-worshipping narcissist and you view men as objects that you want as trophies? I know. Not sure if I've ever been allowed to get that far. Of course you haven't. So now I'm sitting here like, was I ever really in love? No. Is it me? Do I scare them off? You don't scare anybody. Or do I just have tragically bad taste in men with the emotional range of a teaspoon? Yes, yes. You managed to stumble upon the answer, guys, rather coincidentally. Would love to hear your thoughts. No, you wouldn't. Or even just a virtual hug. No hug for you, 304. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk / emotional unraveling. All women that are bad dating options have the same problem, guys. It's the same thing all over again. I mentioned already these 6 points are 9 out of 10 women's dating stories. It's the same thing. And we've been shouting from the rooftops what the answer is. Just stop giving your body away to strangers. It's not that hard. But they don't want to listen, guys. They write these little stories in the same way that they go to therapy. They just want to rant. They just want to whine and then they go back to their 9 to 5 of chasing Chad. They don't really want to learn, you know? But guys, let's... My heel. Sorry, I'm a bit allergic to stupidity. Let's move on to our last one that is very short. But this person, guys, well, person, has a bunch of questions. I have a bunch of questions. Is a date getting to know one another? In theory, yes. Now, in reality, it's women trying to milk men out of their resources and men trying to get between women's pants without providing many resources. But in theory, that's what a date is. How do I make a woman feel emotions? Is it necessary to make a woman feel emotions when planning to date her? So, I don't know if this bot... This is AI trying to understand human nature, right? How do I make a female human feel emotions? Are emotions necessary for human individuals? Or it's maybe an alien, you know, they're planning on an invasion on Earth and they've assigned to this one alien to figure out dating. He has to do like an essay about it and a presentation on how to proceed. So he decided to go on Reddit and ask like, are human emotions important? I know, guys, so many questions for the philosophers. I think we'll leave it here. Just so many questions, guys. But I hope you liked today's episode. Thank you for joining me and Ampu. And I'll be happy to see you next time, guys. Have a good one.